So you've decided that you would like to learn how to crochet, but you're completely unsure of what wool to buy and what crochet hook size to buy for that wool. So first of all, I'll talk through if you're physically going to a store or a shop to buy the wool and you can see the wool. Every ball will have a label on this which will tell you quite simply what hook size to get. So this wool, as you can see, says 4 for knitting and crochet, 4mm sized hook. That is universal. You'll find if you're in the US or the UK, they are called different sizes. The USA, this is a size 6. In the UK, this is a size 8. But if you always look at how the size of the hook, that's 4mm, you can't go far wrong, and that will be on every label of your ball of wool. And just to show you, this is a 4mm sized crochet hook. So this would be the ideal hook to use with this wool, which you can see is not very thick. So you've got a smaller hook. Now I'll just give you another example of a different size wool. And this one is thick and chunky. It's called chunky wool. And on the label, it will show you what size hook you need. And with this one, they recommend to use a 10mm sized hook, and I'll show you that. As you can see, a 10mm hook is a lot bigger because of the size of the wool. So that's how you can choose your wool and your hook in a shop. But if you're shopping online, now I've gone straight to the Amazon website because when you're beginning, you probably haven't found your favorite shops that online that specify in selling wool. So you can go straight to Amazon, and I've searched for wool for crocheting, and they will more often than not have in the description of the item, says here, just here, knitting needle and crochet hook is, the crochet hook is, they recommend a 4.5 to a 5.5mm sized crochet hook. Now it will depend on how loose you want your material to crochet up to be. The bigger the hook size, you're going to have more of a loose feel to your crochet work. The smaller the hook size, the stitches are going to be tighter and smaller. But if you aim for somewhere in the middle of that, I would probably use a 5mm crochet hook for this particular wool. So I hope that helps you choose your wool to start your crochet learning journey. A couple of other tools you'll need to start is some stitch markers. These come in packs like this. And these are stitch markers which help you along the way when you're crocheting. You can mark where you've finished, you can mark where stitches start and end, and rows, etc. Darning needles, you can get them in packs, fairly inexpensive as well. And a darning needle is got a large eye on the needle and it's blunt, and that's for sewing in your loose ends at the end of a project. And I would also say get yourself a nice little material tape measure. These are all fairly inexpensive. Again, you'll be able to find these on the Amazon website. So I hope this little video helps you to get started on your crochet journey. If you've got any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section below.